What's up, my fellow wiper downers? It's Danny with Danny's Auto Detailing. I'm back with another video. I'm doing some more street interviews. Right now, I'm in the Marina District in San Francisco. I guess I would say it's more of an affluent type of neighborhood, and it's a main street, Chestnut Street. So we're gonna talk to the people on the streets, see what the people in this neighborhood know and think about auto detailing. Are you ready? Let's get right into it. So are you from San Francisco or somewhere else?
Yeah, I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
And do you own a car?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good. And when you wash your car, how do you do it? You take it in, you do it yourself?
That's the problem in San Francisco. I usually don't know of any places to wash my car. I tend to go back to my hometown, Los Gatos, whenever I visit my parents.
Okay.
There's a car wash there. I take it in. But yeah, that's the issue.
I know, yeah, there's not a lot of
yeah.
things have closed down here a lot.
Exactly.
And so,
Yeah.
but it's leaving open for maybe like professional or mobile detailers like myself. But anyway, when you do get your car washed, what do you get done? What are the things that they do?
Usually outside, they wash it with the machines, and then inside, car vacuum, and then sometimes they wipe down the interiors. But rarely do I get it detailed nowadays.
Now, when they do vacuum the inside, I mean, do they get everything, or do they, like how happy are you
It's
with
just
the
a rough
work?
vacuum. They don't get the little crevices or anything. Usually, like when I put my hand down, I can grab a bunch of garbage.
I know, right? And how much does that type of wash cost you usually?
Down in the South Bay, I think for that, I pay around $60 now.
$60. Okay. All right. And then, have you ever considered hiring a professional detailer, like maybe a mobile detailer in the city, to come to your place and wash your car?
I've done that, not in the city, but I've done it before, and I was super happy with it. Just the difference is out of this world. Did cost a little bit more, but it lasted a lot longer. You know,
Right.
I paid almost double, but I was really happy with it. So yeah, I'd consider doing it again.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's good, because I think the professional detailers, they take a lot of pride and they learn a lot about. They've got a lot of knowledge, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So there is something
it's a passion as opposed to just a day job for people. Yeah.
Right. Now you said you paid about double. So were you saying maybe like $120?
$120, yeah.
And how long did that detailer take, if you remember, to just
I
really?
left my car the whole day basically, and then got it back at the end of the day. So
you don't necessarily know how long it took him.
no, but I'd say like the job he did, it took about 4 or 5 hours.
Cool. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good deal there. What kind of mess do you usually make in your car? Like, is it food? Is it sand? Is it pet hair?
For me, it's mostly like sand, and then a lot. Now that ski season's starting, it's just a bunch of like leftovers from skis and boots everyone throws in my car. So
Right.
tends to be that stuff. Yeah.
So, how often do you think you would want to get like a professional cleaning on your car? You know.
If the price isn't bad, like I'd love to get one every 2-3 months would be ideal.
Well, did you know that with a professional detailer, once you kind of get the first detail out of the way, which is more of the higher end price, you can set up a maintenance plan, which is maybe like a monthly, weekly, monthly. Some detailers do every 2 months, but a lot of people don't need an interior detail all the time, but the outside gets washed, gets dirty a lot faster than the inside, I think. So did you know that you can, with some detailers, you can set up a monthly program for maybe like $60 or $70.
Oh, I did not know that. That would be very.
Yeah, that would be really cool, right?
Yeah.
So that way, the detailer would come to you, clean the outside of your car for like, say, $60 if it's like a sedan size, maybe.
Yeah.
You have a sedan or?
I have SUV.
Okay,
so
a little $10 more, something like that. So would you think that would be something that's worth it to keep the outside of your car clean?
Definitely, especially if it's a service that comes to you, because it saves a whole day of having to like drive to the place and then get it done. So I feel like it'd definitely be useful.
Now, at your home, do you have access to a water faucet and electrical outlet?
Yes, the garage at my.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Does,
And when do you think the next time is that you want to get like a car wash or a detail?
I think I'm gonna push back on it a little bit because ski season's starting, and I know my friends are gonna be destroying my car. So maybe in a few months, maybe a couple months.
Hey man, would it be okay if I gave you my contact info? And
I would love that.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate
you guys.
it. Yeah,
Have
take
a
care.
good day.
All right. Hey man, might get another customer. What do you think about that, you guys? Is that the way to get new customers now? I don't know. Do you live here in the city?
I do.
Okay. And do you own a car?
I do.
Okay, got it. Now, when you wash or clean your car, where do you take it in somewhere, or do you do it yourself?
I've been actually having someone come do it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. So like a mobile detailer?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you're the perfect person I'd like to talk to. All right. So how often do you have this person come, or how have you?
Not very often, actually. I've been thinking I need to do it. It's been over a year, so it's usually about once a year.
Perfect. A lot of people do that. Now, on average, how much do you think you paid? Do you remember paying for that detail a year ago?
Well, I've done it a few times with a different provider each time, and I want to say it's in the $40 to $75 range, depending on what I have them do.
So would you say, was that an exterior only or both inside and out?
It was inside and out, but sometimes I've had it waxed, so really not detailed each time, just washed inside and out.
So more like a quick or a mini detail, would you say?
Yeah, you could say that. Sure.
Okay, got it. Now, does your car ever get dirty enough for a full, like a real reset where you need like carpet shampoo, or you've got pet hair, or a lot of sand, or anything like that?
I don't think so. I haven't had the car that long, so it's only been a few years, and I haven't been driving much lately because of the pandemic.
Okay, and also, let's see, have you heard about, you know what a maintenance detail plan is?
No. Well, I can imagine. It's just like a standing order sort of thing where you come by every 6 months or 2 months or whatever.
It's more like a weekly or monthly type of thing. Yeah, I know, but it's very kind of affordable. It's a fraction of what you would pay, you know, if you were to just do it once a year, you know. And a lot of people like to do that. Do you think that you're the type of person that would do that?
No.
Okay, no problem. All right. And if you were to do a full detail yourself, how long do you think it would take you?
Well, it would probably take me a number of hours, and I wouldn't do a very good job. So it doesn't really matter how long it took me because it wouldn't look that good.
And so, knowing that, I guess, how much do you think you would pay someone who's got the knowledge, the experience, and everything it takes to really, like, hit the reset button on your car?
Well, my car's not really dirty, and I don't slop it up, you know, on the insides much. So really, it's just washing and I guess the carpeting. I can't imagine paying much more than say $150, $200 at the outside if there was something really special they were doing.
Okay.
But that's kind of the ballpark that I would think it would cost.
Wonderful. Okay. What do you guys think? Are we getting closer? Are we getting more information? Are we touching people with more experience, more knowledge? That's the goal. I really want to talk to people that have hired detailers, and so I think we're getting there a little bit, guys. What do you think? Do you live in the city or somewhere else?
Yeah, I do live in the city. I live in here in the marina.
And do you have a car?
I do.
Okay,
I
good.
do.
Now, when you wash the car, do you do it yourself, or do you hire someone or take it into a car wash?
Yeah, I actually cross the bridge and go to Marin to get my car washed.
You have a place in Marin?
No, that's where I go for a car wash.
Oh, so like the drive-through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go down.
That's because there's not much out here.
There's not much around here. Yeah, you don't get that many options in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So when you go to that car wash, what type of a car wash is it, in your opinion?
What do you mean?
Like, how detailed are they? How much does it cost?
I think it's like $20.
Okay, so it's quick. It's kind of quick.
Yeah, get in and get out.
And do they vacuum it and do a quick wipe down with a bunch of people?
No, so I go to the one that's automatic. So there's that.
Just the drive-through.
Yeah, just.
And no interior.
No interior.
Okay.
I put it into work, do it myself.
You do the interior yourself? Yeah. So you vacuum it and stuff?
Yeah, I have to.
Now, how often do you do that?
I would say like one every 2 or 3 weeks.
That's pretty good. So would you say you keep your car pretty clean?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a clean freak. Yeah, if it gets dirty, I just get it done.
Are you aware of like how much a full-on detail would cost if from a professional detailer with all the knowledge and everything? Do you have any idea of what that might be?
Yeah.
Inside, out, you know, like just deep
Yeah, it was about a time I used to do that.
You did?
When I used to live in Oakland, you just didn't get that many options around here. So I would say, I think it was somewhere around like $50 or $60.
So are you saying that would you detail a car in and out for $50?
Would I detail a car for $50? No, I would not detail a car for $50.
I'm sure you wouldn't. Right. So how much do you think you would detail a car for? Since you've done it, you know, and if, you know, how much would you detail a car for? And when I say detail, I mean like wiping down the door panels real good, some detailed brushes, you know, vacuuming everything, like looking under the seats, you know, like really getting the wheels nice and the tires shine and under the wheel wells and bug guts and
sounds like a great detailing job.
For sure,
I don't think I can do that.
Well, how much would you, if you could do it, how much would you charge?
Like $100.
Okay, what would you say if I told you though that it's going to take you about 5 hours? How much would you charge then?
I mean, I probably just wouldn't do it. Let's see, how much would I charge? I mean, 5 hours. Get it for $100. Yeah.
So you're saying $20 an hour?
No, I'm saying so it's $100 per hour.
Okay, right.
If we're doing like 5 hours, I would say 400.
500.
Yeah, I'll give it like 400 discount since it's gonna
Forget the discount. 500, right?
Sure, 500.
Okay, good. So you value your time.
Right.
You value your time, right?
Sure.
And we value our time too. And so after thinking about that, do you think $500 is reasonable for someone to come out and detail your car and really do what I was saying and do?
Wow.
I'm not trying to sell you anything.
Yeah. I mean, no, I wouldn't drop $500 on the detailing for.
Okay.
So it's gonna last 5 hours. Like the individual that comes is gonna be here for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean.
But I mean, it's going to be a big transformation, you know, before and after pictures, like, you know, any, like coffee stain or, you know, what pet hair.
So
or
is it
something.
gonna remove like any scratches on it or like?
No, that wouldn't. Well, I mean, for $500, I mean, yeah, it could include a like a light polish. You know, what if it included a light polish where it actually brought your shine super deep, you know, and maybe removed a few swirls.
Would there
as
be
well.
like oil change included or for $500?
No.
Rotate the tires? No.
No, but I mean, I guarantee you, your life would be much better. You know.
All right. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Okay,
if you're saying that's gonna be life changing, sure,
Yeah.
we'll take
okay.
that.
Good. Do you live in San Francisco?
Yes. I
Okay,
do.
got it. Do you own a car?
I do want a car.
Got it. Okay, good. Perfect. Now, when you have it cleaned, do you do it yourself? Do you take it to a car wash, or do you do something else?
This car I've never had cleaned because I just bought it. For the last 20 years, I've been renting cars from Hertz. So my daughter used to always say, if the car's dirty, it's time to bring it back, and we would take it to Hertz and get a new car. So,
Wow, that's a first for me to hear about that. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So I mean,
so this one I would probably take it in at some point.
because now you own this one actually now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, got it. Now, so is it safe to say you just don't really do car washes yet?
Safe to say, yes.
Well-
I've done them though, like when I rent a car to go to Burning Man.
Yeah.
I've washed a car
Oh.
when I brought it home.
Did you drive it through somewhere or get it professionally done after Burning Man?
Drive it through.
Oh, okay. So you probably it's still a lot left on there.
Yeah, well, yeah, then you have to.
Did you have to pay a fee for the Burning Man car?
No, not usually, because I rent a car for 20 years. So
You're a preferred customer. Okay, got it. Hey, that's cool. Okay. How much do you think a drive-through car wash costs?
drive-through, I'm gonna say $12.
About right. Okay. Now, how much do you think it would cost to do kind of like a drive-through car wash, but they also pull it out and vacuum it and then they wipe it down?
A friend of mine just told me $40.
$40. Got it. Okay. Now, there's also such a thing called as a professional auto detailer, which really they've got a lot more knowledge and experience, and they kind of take more pride in their work.
$200.
$200. Okay. Now, how many hours do you think they would take for $200?
2 hours.
Got it. Now we're talking California here, not like
Yeah.
Texas or anything. So 2 hours,
Yeah.
$200. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely detailers out there that charge that. You know, San Francisco is probably a little different. I think it'll be a little more. You know. Anyway,
A little more?
it'd probably be more, but I know you can find. I'm sure you can find some good detailers for $200. I'd say anywhere between $250 to $400, depending on the condition of the car. And those aren't necessarily my prices, really.
Yeah.
But you know, if you've got pet hair, if you've got sand, if you've got a stain or two, it's probably going to raise it up to the higher end. Just so you know. And these are mobile. This is a mobile detail
Oh,
price, so that
alright.
comes to you. It's very convenient. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, there you have it. That concludes this street interview, and I think we found a good area to talk to people that are a little bit more knowledgeable or maybe have the means to afford a higher end detail. Now, this is California, guys. This is San Francisco. It's one of the most expensive cities in the country. So by no means am I saying if you're like in Tulsa, in Kentucky, or if you're in New York or in Florida that you should be charging these high prices. But everybody should charge accordingly to your area. Okay, guys? I don't want anybody to shoot themselves in the foot, all right? But I hope this is good content for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I know I'm really enjoying it. Please leave a comment below on your thoughts about anything that's going on in this video. I really appreciate it. As you know, I always read all the comments and I respond to every one of them. So that'll do it for me now, guys. And don't forget, be good to yourself, be good to others, and don't detail angry.